Scientology. You've heard the name before. Some people call it a religion, others call it a cult, and one of the most secretive cults in the world. And believe it or not, right here in Atlanta, Georgia, there's a massive Scientology building that anyone can walk into. So that's exactly what we did. We wanted to know what really happens when an average person walks in through these doors. Before we even walked in, we discovered page after page of disturbing reviews online. People saying things like terrible, beware, or even calling it a cult. But reviews can only tell so much. We needed to see it for ourselves. So in this video, we're taking you inside Scientology Atlanta. We'll show you what it's like to take their infamous personality test, we'll show you how their staff treats outsiders, and finally we'll show you the moment everything went wrong and we were forced out of the building. By the end of this video, you'll understand why so many people warn others to stay far away.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video of Depths of History. Today we are at the Church of Scientology, and before we get into this video, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what Scientology actually is. Out here at the Church of Scientology, here with Noah.
Hello, hello.
How's it going, buddy?
It's going
We're
wonderful.
about to infiltrate this thing, try to see if they're trying to get people's money.
They are.
We went in there, first thing they wanted us to do was buy some books. Then we look at how much all the book set costs. It's like $4,000 or whatever. It's insane.
That's pretty cool.
And there's like all this expensive stuff in there. I don't know. It seems like a cash money grab.
Cash grab.
Especially with Ron Hubbard saying literally in a quote, if you want to become rich quick, make a religion. Did you know that? It was something like that.
I did. I saw something.
Yeah, that was crazy. So
Science fiction author turned religious founder.
Yeah. But guys, we're gonna be back another day. I don't want to make it too obvious that we're filming right now, but we're gonna be back. Hopefully it goes good.
Before we dive into our experience, let's quickly break down what Scientology actually is. Scientology was founded in the 1950s by L. Ron Hubbard, a science fiction writer.
Science fiction writer of all time. He would just write like a version of Pulp Fiction that was terrible. These awful stories. I've never read them, but everyone says they're terrible.
He created something called Dianetics, which claimed you could erase painful memories and mental blocks through a process called auditing.
And then he ended up writing, I guess, like Dianetics, right? And coming up with the idea of Scientology. It had obviously some brilliance in creating like a cult of authority around him, and then preyed on every human being's desire, which is like, the ability to get wealth, the ability to be a part of something, and the ability to feel like they have something to look forward to in the afterlife.
They thought they were saving the world, so how would you not want to be part of the mission?
Right.
Followers believe that this will eventually free them from all limitations and even grant them superhuman abilities. But here's where things got controversial. Critics say that Scientology isn't about just spiritual freedom at all. They say it's about control.
One of the things that they teach you in Scientology is that if you have any hypocritical thoughts, you're thinking bad things about Scientology, it's probably because you've done something bad yourself. That tends to make you not think anything bad about Scientology.
They say it's about money.
I had to sign a 2.5-year contract. Dad told me I'd be earning probably £200 a week, which turned out to not be true.
There are countless documentaries, lawsuits, and first-hand accounts that describe the organization as manipulative, dangerous, and even abusive. So when you hear people call it a cult, that's not just some random insult. That's coming from decades of stories, investigations, and people who escaped.
Yeah.
But there's always something that you can do to make it Scientology for sure. It's changed my life. I'm from Washington, D.C. Hungary, Cambodia, Australia. Alright, so y'all did the personality test?
We did, yes. We did.
What came up with, was there anything in particular you discussed with Susan about it, or?
Yeah, it said I was like pretty aggressively driven, I guess. And yeah, she basically told me there's a lot to work on, I guess, with me. But
My name is Jenna Miscavige, and I was born and raised in Scientology, and I left when I was 22 years old. When I was 9 years old, I did what Scientology calls a purification rundown, where I had to be in a sauna for 5 hours a day. Yeah, and I would get like bloody noses even, but you have to keep going until you achieve whatever it is they want you to. Like, you have to voice something that's the result of that program.
Well, my name is Serge. I grew up in Scientology.
And after surviving a period of horrific neglect as a child, the church began to groom him to be a rising star of their auditing team. Auditing, by the way, is one of the main exercises of this religion. It's the practice of someone getting relentlessly questioned until they are able to release painful or traumatic thoughts that they may be holding on to, believing that once they do that, they can free themselves of this negative baggage they are holding on to.
Okay.
I was telling Susan, my parents were in Scientology. They were actually in the Houston location. It was like pretty small kind of church, but it was pretty cool.
Okay.
So yeah.
Did you do stuff there when you were a kid, or you just remember them being there?
I just mainly remember them like being there and like growing up through all that and stuff was interesting. So they told me to check out this one and kind of see where to start. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
Well, all right. Well, my name's Kimberly.
Great to meet you. Awesome.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yes.
So, is there anything in particular, like, what are your goals? Like, what do you, each of you, I mean, not that you're going to have the same one, but is there anything in particular that you want to address or improve?
Personally, a fix for my schizophrenia.
And after what happened to us in Atlanta, we understand why people feel this way. But here's the thing. Reading bad reviews is one thing. Actually walking through those doors and experiencing it for yourself, that's another level entirely. And so, despite all the warnings, we decided to go in. The first thing we were asked to do was take what they call the Oxford Capacity Analysis Test, also known as the Scientology Personality Test. 200 questions. Everything from, do you feel often depressed? Do you find yourself critical of others? These questions sound innocent, but there's a pattern. They're designed to make you doubt yourself, to make you feel like something is deeply wrong with you.
Exactly what information they couldn't share, but my dad told me, he said there's some things you just have to figure out for yourself. My parents always told me, they said, look into something for yourself. I went to Pentecostal churches, I've been to Christian churches, I've been to Hindu churches, I've been everywhere, and a lot of that just didn't really make sense to me. So I'm kind of just trying to view how Dianetics, if it can, help my life for the better.
Well,
it's
I
understand.
Yeah. So you have two different things, right? So you have the two parts of the mind, the analytical part of the mind and the reactive part of the mind.
Mm-hmm.
The analytical part of the mind is the good part. It's the kind that you use to solve problems and to think and to handle your day-to-day life. So
yeah.
It's just going to throw something out, you're going to feel a certain way or act a certain way, or, even things like you still like hallucinations and stuff, that can come from the reactive mind.
Yeah, that makes
right?
sense.
Dianetics is a technique of going in and handling specific incidents of pain and unconsciousness, so direct and invasive, if you will, not invasive like medical. Yeah, so it doesn't work the same way. But I'm talking like medications that actually
like Adderall or
right,
psychological.
Yeah.
So all of those things, the reason why they work is they're actually blocking that connection between the being. And what we're trying to do is to improve your awareness as a spiritual being so that you can have better control over your mind and body, and then of course the environment around you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And if you can do that
do you think my dad was talking about prosperity, specifically he donates a lot of money towards the Church of Scientology and everything, and to events and everything like that. And he told me, he said, if you want to have true spiritual enlightenment and true actual results, he said you need to get involved in that, and you need to get the books, and you need to really try to focus on investing in your future. What?
Oh no, what happened to Michael? I hope he's okay, right? Because he would always wander in every couple of weeks or so.
Yeah.
Cycling.
Yeah. I mean, and I would just, when I got angry, I was freaking angry. I'd throw something and slam things. And, it was ridiculous, right?
No,
but it gets
exactly.
past a certain point. At some point you do have to go on stage and actually dance. You can't be that unstable.
Yeah.
Anyway,
sure.
It will give you something that will boost that up.
That'd be the best move, probably.
It has to be legal advice
Yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness.
100% not a divorce or an immigration attorney. You're not
Wow. Yeah, yeah, for real. Like, we don't offer legal advice here. Like,
And if you guys are interested in coming back in,
We sat down to the test and it felt endless, page after page of vague, repetitive, and strangely invasive questions. And here's the thing, no matter how you answer, the result is always the same. Scientology will tell you that you have major flaws and problems that only they can fix. And when we got our results, guess what? They told us we were essentially failures at life.
I was in my mid-20s, and so I did contact the church, and I went in there and they had me do a personality test. They kind of told me that I was a complete mess and I needed to do some Scientology courses to sort myself out.
That we were unstable, that we lacked control, and that without Scientology, we would never reach our full given potential. This is their hook. They break you down, make you question yourself, and then present Scientology as the only solution. And it works on people because who doesn't want to believe that there is an easy answer to their problems?
it's a really nice building you guys got here. Oh, they're in different languages?
yeah,
That's
this
so
is
cool.
different languages. That I mean, we've got this is kind of a display to illustrate,
We got
different
Russian.
languages up there.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Do you guys have like multiple like translators in here that can like speak?
We don't really have translators
Yeah.
here, but where the books are published, they have translators.
Yeah, that's cool.
And like,
Oh wow, y'all got look at this. You got a bar. Y'all got wow. Look at this.
Star Cafe.
Oh heck yeah. Yeah, I low key I'll just borrow it from you. I'll pay half. So
You'll pay half
yeah, let's go. Awesome.
You hit that.
A consecutive record of all the experiences accumulated throughout your existence. Your mind uses this information to make decisions.
Good stuff.
Worse, the reactive mind badgers and bedevils us throughout our entire lifespan.
Yeah. This is really good. You guys have any services coming up soon, or like any? I guess like services like to sit in, or like any like group things.
Any events?
Yeah, events.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
that's it.
I'll give you a
Yeah.
I'll give you a
Thank you. Hey, how's it going?
So we have to be here.
How much was it? 21.
$21.98.
Okay. There we go. Sweet.
Good stuff.
I'm sending you $11.
$11.
How much was the? I think she said there was a discount for the set of books. Yes.
This is your graph.
Oh, cool. All right.
So
Perfect.
it took like 10 minutes from you to take it.
Perfect.
Actually, it takes usually 30 minutes. So
Sweet. Didn't understand the questions. Okay. Well, maybe I can. Yeah, I'll look into it sometimes. I
Well,
don't
you
know.
can, what
Yeah.
you can do, you can
Okay.
retake the test.
Retake it. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
I'll
can
probably
retake
do it
later.
another time. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
fine.
you can do
Okay.
it on your computer when you're home. When
Oh,
you're,
okay. It's like online.
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
thing. Okay.
So
Cool.
you go to
Yeah.
Scientology.org and there's
Okay.
going to be a yellow button on the bottom of the screen, and then you click on it, and then you fill out your name,
Cool.
and then we'll get the test here. You know.
Oh, okay, perfect. Sounds
Yeah.
good. Well, I'll do that. Yeah, sorry about that,
Okay.
but did you find the price on that set of those books?
How many books are there in total?
God, sounds like a lot. Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, they got a bunch of books in here.
$575. It's all these books.
Oh wow, and then
Yeah.
3,500 is for
It's
all.
with lectures.
Oh, with lectures. Okay,
Yeah.
wow. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So, well, sounds great. Yeah, I'm gonna come back tomorrow with him, so I'll probably end up getting them then. But yeah, that sounds great. Thank.
I did a little reading, read some stuff on the internet, and like it says that like Scientology like hires private investigators to like.
So here's the thing to keep in mind. One is that we've never done that. You know, like this church is no different than any other church. You're in the track. What on earth is that in your hand?
Oh yeah, this was my new it's a 360 camera. It's pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I can't have you filming in here though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No worries. It's off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's-
I would use that or something like that because it seems.
I can't even be bothered to get on Yelp and give a bad review of a restaurant. It's horrible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I've got more to do with my life.
Yeah, there's so
Than
many
to bad
reviews
talk
online
things.
that say like a cult and like
Honestly, it doesn't bother me. It's like, it is what it is.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like the world is it's a chaotic place, and there are people who are gonna say whatever they're gonna say. And I just tell people, it's like, if you're interested, just do a course, read a book, find out for yourself. If it's something you like, great. If it's something you don't like, great. So we can certainly look at it. No, I know.
He's gonna get back
okay.
to the house, but thank you.
All right.
Appreciate
Yep.
everything.
Y'all have a good afternoon.
Thank you, you guys as well. Y'all have a good one. Thank you.
What's up, Noah Nation? We're back at Scientology.
Okay, I told you.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe it just fucking did.
Was she really?
Yeah.
She was pushing you out the door?
She was pushing.
No way, did you actually? She pushed you out the door?
Yeah, I got it on
Did
video.
you did? No way. Did you actually? What did she say? What was she saying? All right, guys. So we're back now, and Noah's right behind me, dude. What did you think about that, dude?
It was an experience. It was a spiritual experience. I feel like my Phaeton was thoroughly operated.
Nah, absolutely not.
Absolutely.
We're about to burn this thing. We ended up getting it from Church of Scientology, but we have no use for it because we don't believe in any of this stuff. It is really a cult-like place.
It's a business.
Especially with, yeah, literally. I mean, like, you heard literally the Ron Hubbard, the quote from him, which literally talks about, you know, making money off religion.
The way to make money is start a religion.
Exactly. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and burn this thing, but after this, we're gonna wait till Sunday. Then we're gonna go to the church service. So just go ahead and burn this thing.
There we go.
You can get kind of like a wider shot if you want. Dude, they're gonna be pissed when they see this video.
They are not going to be happy. They're going to be like, oh, I thought those
But
boys were so good.
I'm never coming back here. So, all right, we got lighter fluid on it, and I'm just gonna get some inside, you know, all these pages and stuff.
Of course, of
You
course.
know, why not? Why not?
Just for good measure.
All right, guys, let's go ahead.
Xenu's blocking the flame.
There we go.
There we go.
Goodbye, Scientology. Go back into the volcano. Burn, Scientology, burn!
L. Ron Hubbard back to where he belongs.
I think this added something good to the video, you know, burn the
Oh yeah,
Scientology.
oh yeah. Always good to have. Always good to have.
Well, guys, see you guys on Sunday.
You wrote a book about Paulette Cooper, a journalist who wrote the first book exposing Scientology. That book was called The Scandal of Scientology. The name of your book is The Unbreakable Miss Lovely.
Scientology is famous for, you know, retaliating against former members and against journalists. And I think most people know nobody got it worse than Paulette Cooper. I mean, they literally tried to get her put in prison on a framed crime, tried to get her institutionalized. They spent years and years in multiple organizations. And I got to know Paulette and decided that this was a story worth telling.
After finishing the test, we decided to walk around and explore the building a little more. We complimented artwork, we looked at displays, and then like any curious visitor, we decided to take a few pictures. That's when everything changed. Immediately, staff noticed. They moved towards us quickly, telling us to stop. Suddenly, the friendly smiles were gone. We weren't welcome anymore. We weren't allowed to film, we weren't allowed to take photos, and within minutes, we were told that we had to leave. The atmosphere shifted instantly, from welcoming to intimidating, and that told us more than anything else. Because if this was truly about openness, about healing people, then why would they react so aggressively to something as simple as a photo? Why push people out of the door the second that they ask questions? So what did we learn? The reviews were right. The test was manipulative, and the second you stop playing along, you're no longer welcome.
In 1977, the FBI had its largest raid in its history on the Church of Scientology, and documents showing that frame-up of her were in there. And 11 top Scientologists went to prison at that time.
Whether you believe Scientology is a church, a cult, or something in between, one thing is crystal clear. They don't want others seeing what goes on inside. And that raises the biggest question of all. What are they hiding? This was just one Scientology church in our city, but Scientology is worldwide. Their headquarters in California is rumored to be even more secretive and even harder to get inside. So should we go deeper? Should we try to infiltrate their global headquarters next? Let us know in the comments and hit subscribe because this story is far from over. To make this investigation even riskier, we decided to bring spy glasses. On the outside, they look like a regular pair of reading glasses, but hidden inside is a tiny camera recording everything we see, completely undetected. The reason we needed them is simple. Scientology is notorious for shutting down cameras the second you walk in. If they see you filming, they'll either stop you immediately or throw you out on the spot. So the only way to show you what it's really like inside was to go undercover. From the moment we stepped through the doors, every smile, every hallway, and every strange detail we captured without them knowing, the glasses gave us first-person view of the experience, as if you were right there with us walking into one of the most controversial organizations of the world. And the deeper we went, the more we realized why these spy glasses were necessary, because the second we pulled out a real camera, everything changed. Behind the closed doors of one of the wealthiest organizations on Earth lies a world of fear, manipulation, and secrecy. A world where families are torn apart, lives are controlled, and science fiction becomes religion. This is the cult of Scientology. In 1953, a struggling science fiction writer named L. Ron Hubbard declared that he had found a path to ultimate freedom and also revolutionary success. But Hubbard wasn't a prophet, he was a salesman, one boasting, "If you want to make millions, start a religion." And he did. What started as a self-help became an empire worth billions, a tax-exempt fortress of secrecy with Hollywood stars as its shining mask, and victims hidden in the shadows. One of Scientology's most devastating weapons is disconnection.
They also encourage you not to read newspapers or listen to the news, and they tell you it's full of lies.
If you question the church, you're branded an enemy. Families are split apart overnight, and parents vanish from their children's lives. Husbands cut off wives, and love is no match for obedience. Then there's the Sea Org. Recruits something just kids, signs a billion-year contract, 12-hour workdays, harsh punishments, and almost no pay.
I think all the kids here, you know, some of the kids are probably 13, 14 years old. They will work probably close to 100 hours a week for most of them, and they get paid about £50 a week. Some of them seem like very nice people, and some of them seem like very useless, nasty people.
Survivors speak of abuse, isolation, and indoctrination so deep it feels inescapable. To Scientology, you don't just live one life. You're theirs for eternity. After years and hundreds of thousands of dollars, members are finally allowed to hear the church's darkest secret. That 75 million years ago, a galactic tyrant named Xenu banished billions of alien souls to Earth, trapping them inside human bodies. These souls, called Thetans, are said to haunt us, causing trauma, pain, and madness. The cure? Endless auditing sessions hooked to a machine called an E-meter. But the secrets don't end with space gods. High-ranking members have reported a prison called the Hole. Executives locked away for months, forced into confessions, stripped of dignity. And then Hollywood, the church's golden weapon. Scientology just didn't recruit celebrities, it worshipped them. Tom Cruise was their crown jewel. They built him hangars, motorcycles, mansions. Some even say they handpicked girlfriends to serve him. Why don't more people leave? Because leaving can destroy you. The church has been policy called fair game. Critics may be lied to, harassed, or even ruined. Journalists have been stalked. Former members report being followed, their homes watched, and reputations attacked. And the secrets you confess to in those private auditing sessions? Former insiders believe they're kept as leverage, blackmail to ensure silence. Scientology doesn't just want your faith, it wants your mind, your money, and your fear. And ultimately, your life. Is this a religion or a cult hiding in plain sight? Behind the bars of lights and the Hollywood smiles lies a system built on secrecy, control, and power. Now it's all over the world, and survivors call it a prison for the mind. And the question remains, how many more lives will Scientology consume before the truth can no longer be hidden? Scientology calls itself the path to freedom, but survivors call it a prison for the mind, a machine that devours families, money, and lives hidden behind locked doors and Hollywood smiles. And the question remains, how long can the truth be buried before the world finally sees the Church of Scientology for what it really is?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video of Depths of History. Guys, if you saw the video that we just recently posted about us going into Scientology, it was a complete disaster. They kicked us out, and overall, you know, it's such a weird environment. They make you think that you're almost nothing, and you know, they need auditing, you know, in order to help you as a person. So what we ended up doing, we just went to Spirit Halloween. Basically, we are going to be wearing these alien costumes while holding up signs that say, mine's gonna say free alien auditing, something like that on the sign, and then his is gonna say
Scientology's a scam.
Scientology is a scam, or something like that. So
something along those lines.
Either way, it's gonna be a good video, and hopefully, you know, hopefully we don't have any problems. I assume the police are gonna come, but we are gonna be on a public sidewalk, so there's not really much they can do about it. So let's see if we can expose some Scientology. All right, guys, so this is the uniforms for today's mission. We've got beautiful alien masks. I've got a light up morph suit here, and then Noah's got a black one here. So yeah, Noags has
back from the dead.
Yeah, Noags has a black morph suit. So yeah, pretty cool. And we're gonna get these on once we get to that place that we're gonna be parking at. That is obviously not anywhere near Scientology.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, it's gonna be good, guys. I really don't know what to expect. We're gonna be playing alien music. We gotta go get the signs first, make the signs.
We do have to do that.
But we're gonna see how long we can stay out here. Not to mention, if anybody from Scientology does come out, if anybody from Scientology does actually come out, that's just gonna be golden, because we're gonna be able to just show them our costumes. Obviously, we're gonna say we're coming in peace, like we're just wearing some Halloween costumes.
We come in peace.
Looking pretty crazy, but they're the crazy ones. Scientologists are the crazy ones. Don't let it fool you. We're literally being what they believe, aliens. I'm gonna say, you know how they believe, like you get your body is like not a
your body's like an ancient alien. We're that.
Yeah, we're basically that. Yeah, exactly. So, or no, it's like you don't have a physical body, is like what they're saying.
No, they're Thetan, but the body Thetans, they come from these ancient aliens that Xenu blew up in the volcanoes in Hawaii. We're that.
Yeah, we're that. So wish us luck, guys, and let's get right into it.
Scientology, baby.
All right, brother. Here we are.
Scientology. Hello, everyone who's just joining. The things you do for content. Thank you, thank you. I just got off the spaceship. It was a long, arduous journey. It took way too fucking long. We came from TGX. We're hitting them hard today. I know, we haven't figured out a cure for that. We haven't figured out a cure for neck hair. It's horrible. It's truly terrible. We're outside of the Church of Scientology. And they've just feed them a bunch of bullshit. They feed them. Oh, I was about to knock over the 360 camera, my bad.
They saw it in there. I showed it to them.
Someone's in there? Yeah. Shit. Scientology is the scam. We're sitting out here, right outside their fucking church. Yo, there's a car right there. Huh? You're being scammed, my boy. Pre-alien auditing.
Did you go to Scientology? They're feeding you lies. They're feeding you lies. All lies. It's all a scam to get your money. Oh yeah? Here goes Noah. Shaking his head.
What up, what up? Someone's in there? Shit. Scientology is the scam. We're sitting out here, right outside their fucking church. Scientology, baby! What's up? Dude, so many people are laughing. I know, they love it. We got the school bus. Yo, I saw one of them in there. We know you're in there. I saw Tim. Tim is in there. Tim is in there. Record. What's up? What? I was like, hello. Yo. What time are we calling it? Because I don't think they're going to call the cops.
Well, let's just wait another like 30, 45.
30 minutes? Yeah, let's do 30 minutes. That good? Alright. What? I was like, hello.